solo is great, especially when he does like that, I don't know what you call it at the end, where he's almost like picking, just unbelievable. And then, eventually they would play it live and it would just be even better.
Oh, live, this song is tremendous.
Yes, and of course on my favorite tour of all time with them, on the South American tour, they would start off with this song and then they would go into a Cream song, and then it would go into an instrumental version of Girl Gone Bad, and then circle back to this one, which is just phenomenal. But I digress on that one.
Yeah.
But anyway, this is an all-out Van Halen classic, and now you're like, when you listen to this, you're like, all right, this is what I've been waiting for.
Right, exactly.
This is, exactly. So that. Yeah. This is when you're like, okay, I'm ready.
Yeah, this is where you're like, those fans of Van Halen 1 are like, oh, here we go, all right. And you go for quite a ride here, and that comes up to the next song, Bottoms Up, which just keeps the train rolling. I love the way this lures you in with that soft guitar hook, and then Alex grabs hold of you and starts the engine going from like 0 to 60. And I just love this. Ed is soloing hot as hell, and about 1 minute and 17 seconds in the song. The solo's only 11 seconds long, but it is pure fire. It really is amazing. I love the come on, baby, bottoms up. I love that. Yep, there you go.
All right. And let's sing a little bit. Come on, baby. Baby, bottoms up. Come on, baby, bottoms up. Come on, baby, bottoms up.
And at about 1:29, we get that killer vocal breakdown that I just referenced to. David Lee Roth laughs halfway through, and they keep it in. I love the spontaneity of that. And he comes back in there, bum, bum, bum. I love that. That's great. By the 2-minute mark, Al comes flying back in, and the band's in full swing. Ed finishes off with another part of that fiery solo at about 2 minutes and 12 seconds in. This one lasts twice as long, where it's like a 25-second solo. And he just blazes out the tune. And another classic concert song. I mean, this one I want them to bring back. This is another one, if they ever go out again, I would love for them to bring back into the set list. What do you make of Bottoms Up, Dave?
Well, this was a great song to close their set with when they did their second tour. In 79. I think they closed with this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so, absolutely.
Great song closer. And again, points out that how much of the secret weapon that Al was in that band. And it's very easy to take for granted what he brought to the band. This is a great example of his killer drumming. I, too, like that middle breakdown where they slip, they mess up, and they keep it in anyway.
Oh, I love that.
Which is great. It's just, the natural fun they were having and the spontaneity, and they only had 6 days, and all that stuff. But another killer classic rocking Van Halen track that continues the train that started with Somebody Get Me a Doctor.
Absolutely. And we hit it. Here we are halfway through the album. We're at song number 5, Out of Love Again. And boy, the fire keeps roaring. The heat gets turned up here. Alex takes the lead on this song. This is Alex's masterpiece. This might be one of the Van Halen brothers' hottest tracks to have Eddie and Al really going back and forth here. It dates back to their backyard party days. They used to pull this out. Ed's got that boogie-style riff, and Al is deep in the pocket, peppering the song with all kinds of fills. Again, the strong background vocals here. Ed's solo, about 1 minute and 51 seconds in, is smoking right after Al does his little ting on the cymbal. I love that. And there is another quick solo at about 2 minutes and 53 seconds in. These guys really were in a rush to finish this album. They really were, and you could almost feel the momentum, the way they're plowing through these songs. It really is intense. They had this certain energy about it that it was like a train that was just keep rolling down the track.
Ooh, woman out, silly games you play. Yeah. Dealing with your troubles drove me away.
There was no wasting time, and they kept moving it right along. Dave, what do you make of Out of Love Again?
Oh, yeah, another great Alex drum track on that. The background vocals are phenomenal. Another great rocker that they just keep on going.
Yeah.
And again, they're trying to bring out more of Al, more of Mike on the album. And I don't think Eddie's suffering too much because his solos are still there.
Right.
And they're still phenomenal.
Right.
And what a great way to end the first side of the album.
Oh,
so
God.
And Dave's singing about love.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Dave is out of love.
That's right.
Again, right.
That's right.
And in fact, I always reference this song slightly reworded to my kids when, like they want something and they don't get it. And I'm always like, well, but I don't use love. I use luck, I guess. And I always tell them, I guess you're out of luck again. So
that's funny.
So I think they do not like the song because of that. But anyway.
That's funny. And Dave, they were sort of playing with this, putting it back into the set list. Didn't it make like sort of an appearance? It was like not fully in the set, but were they like, I don't know, like something? I thought
it was either on the last tour or the tour before.
Yeah, they were like mixing it in and out or something.
It definitely was popping in here and there.
Yeah.
Because I think when Van Halen originally did the run, it wasn't a song that they did all that much. Like, right. I think it was on the 79 tour.
Right.
And I don't know how often it popped up after that. Not too often.
I know.
That would be a nice addition for a song you don't hear live.
Yeah, and I tell you, this was just a phenomenal track. One of my all-time favorite Van Halen songs. Number 6, if we're talking about sides, this is going to open side 2, so Light Up the Sky, also from the 25-song demo from 1977. This could have been the album opener like we discussed earlier. This tune is a very underrated Van Halen song. Fantastic in concert, a fierce attack right from the beginning, and it really just shows where the band is heading to with Women and Children First. I think this is a little taste into the future. They were going definitely in this direction for Women and Children First, for sure. I love the bridge at about 1 minute and 42 seconds in, which goes to 2 minutes with Ed, has that spiky solo into Al's solo at 2 minutes, and they all come flying back in together at 2 minutes and 44 seconds in. There's more production on this song than the other ones. I think there is some cool sound vocal layering. The way Light Up the Sky comes flying in, it has this sort of like echoing effect in a way. The phrase comes swirling in and swirling out. Obviously that's done by Ted and Don Landy. That really makes a cool effect to the song. And it builds, this song builds and builds with this frenzy of intensity and then just drops. Which is, I just love it. I love it so much. And like I said, total underrated Van Halen song. Not talked about enough. This is a hot, hot track. Great live. If you guys can catch this on one of the 79 bootlegs, oh, you'll feel it. They are just so raging here. What do you think of this one?
Oh, one of the best songs on the album, if not the best.
Right.
Certainly one of the best endings to a song they've ever had.
Yeah.
With the whole light up the sky.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Unbelievable.
And then, okay, so I'm going to do something I almost never do.
Yeah.
I am proactively offering up a what-if scenario.
Oh, my God. Wait a minute. Let me sit down here. Oh, okay. Wow. Now it's time for What If with Dave and Dave. Shit. What if? What if Dave Marconi's favorite segment, What If? What if, motherfucker?
I don't do what-ifs.
Go ahead.
So if Dave and Sam actually toured together with Van Halen and they actually did the flip-floppity song where Dave does a song and then Sam does a song. Yeah. So they do Light Up the Sky.
Right.
Dave ends with Light 'em Up. And then they go right into Amsterdam. And
oh,
Sammy
my
sings the song.
God. That would be brilliant.
There you go.
Oh, wow.
Bam. There you go.
And you know what I want to say also? I want to also say Sam would have killed this song live.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. I think Sam would have totally, really scorched this song. He's got the pipes for this song. I mean, that was a missed opportunity there. But what you just said...
That's the Van Halen way.
Yeah, of course. We all know that. You know what would also been cool? What you just said, 100%. How about Light Up the Sky into Amsterdam on the Balance Tour? Sam should have done Light Up the Sky and then gone right into... But I like that thing that you're talking about. And let me tell you something. That tour would scorch the earth, and it really would break ground. No one's ever done that. First of all, AC/DC couldn't do that because Bon Scott's dead. And obviously, Black Sabbath has never done it because Ozzy and Sharon would never let that happen. And we all know Ronnie's dead now. But I mean, like, there was a time when they could have done it, but they didn't. But that could have really broken ground. It's called the tour The Best of Both Worlds. And gone out and done the two. That would have been amazing. Amazing. Anyway.
That's all, folks.
Right. But anyway, that is a great song.
Oh, yeah.
And, I mean, it doesn't open the album, but it opens up side two.
Oh, yeah.
When there were sides.
Yeah.
Just a killer song, but by the end of it, man, you are just... exhausted.
You are.
Phenomenal.
And we do get a break. So we get a break right here on the 7th song, which is Spanish Fly. And this is a nice acoustic instrumental break, but it's not wimpy acoustic. Okay, this is a acoustic song that Eddie did instrumentally on an Ovation guitar with nylon strings. Spanish Fly. And this was another impromptu song that Eddie had put together at a New Year's Eve party at Ted's house in 1978, believe it or not. This is incredible. What an amazing performance. And here, it just shows the magic that is Eddie Van Halen. Okay, so Eddie is known as this guitar god, and he's this amazing hammer-on guy. But you know what this does? This strips all that away. And it proves his pure genius, because he doesn't need volume, he doesn't need fancy pedals or effects to blow your mind. His hands are pure magic, and this 1 minute and 1 second instrumental is absolute proof. can hear the little noises and nuances that he makes. You can even hear him breathing at point. He even makes a little moan at one point at the beginning of it. You feel the casualness of this recording. It just proves to you this guy can just pick up a guitar and do something like this right off the cuff. I mean, that's the kind of genius that really is rarefied air. Ted knew it. He knew it right away. The other thing I like is he didn't copy Eruption. I love that he didn't do Eruption Part 2 or just another scorching solo like